Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If your sun, moon, or rising just so happens to be in the zodiac sign Cancer, this reading is divinely for you. Thank you so much for coming back and tuning in. It feels good to be back. I wasn't sure if I was going to bring these readings back because I wasn't sure if people liked them, but a lot of you were hitting me up saying please bring them back, and I said, you know what? Okay, I'll bring them back because I was just getting so many comments of people didn't really care for the monthly horoscope, so I'm like, okay, well, I won't do them anymore, it's fine. But then I got so many messages to please bring them back, so here we are. So I just want to start off with a disclaimer. We're reading for a big group of Cancers, so not every message that I say is going to resonate, but grab what is speaking to you, okay? This is just me looking at the energy surrounding Cancer. We look at love, we look at everything or whatever. That's just the focal point of this reading and what I'm picking up on, and I just kind of just go from there. So let's get started. So just take a deep breath and center yourself. Oh, let me move this over here. What are the messages coming in for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising? What are messages that Cancer needs to hear and know for their highest good and protection? Okay. Show me the messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. The first card that we've received is the Six of Cups. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have the Seven of Wands reverse. We have the Ten of Cups reverse. I saw the World card in the back of the deck, but I'm reshuffling some more. Ooh. We have the Lovers. We have the Three of Cups. Let's pull up 3 more cards. The Emperor. The Page of Pentacles. And then we also have the Seven of Swords as the endgame card. Okay. But at the same time, death and rebirth. So Cancer, let's tap into your reading. I have the Six of Cups, the Seven of Wands reverse, the Ten of Cups reverse, and then the Lovers. I want to focus on the Six of Cups that shows up in your reading right here. Already without knowing what could be going on, because again, we're reading for a big group of Cancers. You could be dealing with a lot of memories and things of the past resurfacing. You could be dealing with looking over the dynamics in the relationship with your parents, your siblings. Family is going to be heavily highlighted in the month of June. And it seems to be because you're preparing yourself for your solar return. You're preparing for your birthday. And it just kind of feels like a lot of the things that need to be brought to light is going to be coming to light during this time. So Cancer, a prediction that's coming in is news surrounding family. So heads up, news surrounding family is going to be a theme for Cancer. And I do feel that this is just going to be a good time to just kind of lay everything out on the table and just navigate through what this could mean. This could be your children, your parents, your aunts, your uncles. This could be a family reunion of some sort. This could be something popping up and now you have to travel to family. This could be family reaching out saying, hey, can I do this with you? Can I do that with you? It just feels like there's going to be, this could even be going to a graduation. This could be you graduating. So a lot of family is going to be showing up for you. I just see that there's a big emphasis of family and travel and things surrounding your tribe is going to be heavily highlighted here. Now, depending on your connection with certain people in your family, For some of you, it could be a little rocky. For some of you, it's very great. And I only say that it could be rocky because the Seven of Wands and the Ten of Cups reverse, that can talk about some type of tension going on surrounding matters of the home and your home life. You could even be in the process of moving, trying to get yourself in a new space so you can feel better. And I do feel that for Cancer, it's going to be very loud, but the good news is the loudness has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with what's around you during this time. So because it's going to be relatively a little bit louder than normal, I really do feel like towards the middle and end of this month, plan on having some quiet time and some you time. Because even though, yes, it's good to see family, or it's good to just kind of get certain things out of the way, it's also good to come back to you. So again, when you see the Six of Cups here, this can talk about revisiting memories in your mind, or you may be even traveling back to where you grew up. This could be just bumping into people from your past. It's going to be a theme here for Cancer. But then we have the Seven of Wands reverse, and then the Ten of Cups reverse, and then we have the Lovers. What I'm going to say about this one, Cancer, is there's a huge warning here of choosing your battles and choosing what you're going to entertain and what you're going to allow. Because if you focus on this dysfunction that could be happening within your family, and know that whatever that this is, it's been happening for years. So just because you're seeing them and it could be happening, that doesn't mean that you throwing yourself in this drama or whatever that this is going to make it better. I'm not sure why I'm picking up on that, but for some of you, if you have like a weird dynamic with family, choose your battles. If you don't have anything crazy going on with family, this could even talk about some type of desire of wanting to be closer to your family, wanting to have a better connection with your mom, or a better connection with your dad, a better connection with your sibling. And maybe you've been feeling like it hasn't been that. It's just been, there's a vibe here of, I'm exhausted, I'm tired of doing all of this, I'm tired of being the bigger person, I'm tired of trying to make everything work, I feel overwhelmed, or I feel like I need to disconnect from this, and I just want to do what's best for me. There's a vibe here of Cancer wanting to fall off the grid, or wanting to just be like, you know what, fuck it, it's cool, it's whatever. For some of you, that may be the answer. I hate to say it. I want to say that there's a solution, or there's a resolution. I want to say that, oh yeah, it's going to all be great. But it just feels like for a lot of you, distancing yourself and removing yourself from this is the best answer. You may not get what you deserve out of this, or you may not get the happy resolution here. But I will say, Cancer, I'm happy that you're doing your part. I'm happy that you showed up. I'm happy that you're just keeping your end of the bargain. But remember to do something that's good for you. Also, Cancer, be careful of reading harsh comments or reading things that will bring you down when it comes to your appearance, or when it comes to just your well-being. Just try to, I don't want to say get tough skin, because you shouldn't have to. You should just go out and be happy, and nobody makes a remark, or nobody asks you a stupid question and it triggers something within you. I will say, just prepare yourself. I don't know why I'm picking up on this, but inappropriate questions is going to be a theme here. Maybe it's been happening, or you've been dealing with people just asking you out-of-pocket questions that have nothing to do with the purpose of why you're there. It's kind of like, oh, are you going to be pregnant? Are you trying for a baby? And that question in itself can be rude, because you don't know the woman's health history. You don't know what she's dealing with. You don't know if she wants kids or not. You don't know if she's trying, but she hasn't been getting the best of luck. So that can come off as insensitive to ask a question like that, and then you're putting like this time clock on her. Like, that's the vibe. Be mindful of people asking you stupid questions, or try to protect you from feeling that way if possible. And let's say it happens because we're human and we all kind of go through our ups and downs. Please give yourself some spiritual baths. Please just, or not even a spiritual bath, like you can give yourself like a nice bubble bath and really just pour back into yourself. I don't know, Cancer, I just kind of feel this vibe of family conflict could be a theme here. People asking you questions that may seem harmless, but it's very disrespectful. That's what I'm gathering here. And then we have an emphasis on your love life, actually. We have the Lovers, the Three of Cups, the Emperor, and we have the Page of Pentacles. The outside influence of your reading is Death and Rebirth is the card that showed up, followed by the Seven of Swords. I feel like a good amount of you, now let's talk about the Cancers that are in happy connections and happy relationships, happy marriages. I want to just say this message to you guys before I jump into the Cancers that have been kind of going through something, because it's tying into the family drama. It's tying into maybe even just stuff that's going on that is really out of your control, but for whatever reason you're in it. I don't know how that happened, but it is what it is. Or people are trying to pull you in it. So let's talk about you, Cancers, that are just happy and in a good relationship. I do feel like, again, please choose your battles when it comes to family. There's something coming up with family. There's something about people making their problems yours. And if you're not careful, this can kind of spill into your relationship that you have. And it's been quite peaceful. If it has been a little bit rocky, whatever that this is that's going on with family, or even this, let's say like work or friends or the stresses of the day, you don't want it to affect what you both have. And now you guys are kind of going back and forth when that energy had nothing to do with your relationship, but the stresses of the day, the things that your partner could be going through and the things that you're going through. If you both are not careful, you guys can kind of like spew that at each other, and now you guys are fighting and you guys don't even know why you're fighting over something so small. So Spirit is saying to make sure that you guys are communicating, hey, I had like a rough day, and to have a healthy doses of talking it out. It doesn't feel bad, it just kind of feels like because tensions are high, we can get irritated with each other easily, and it's not intentional. So, that's the only thing that I'm seeing for Cancer. Other than that, you could turn this around and make this a beautiful time to actually get closer to your partner by expressing to them, this is what I've been feeling. This is how I've been navigating through it. What do you think? Because it's like a lot of you feel kind of, don't laugh at me, but a little crabby, a little irritable, just a little bit, And it's because, again, a lot of the stuff that's happening, it's not that you're doing it. I kid you not, that notification that I just got was from a friend of mine who's a Cancer, not even making this up. Back to the reading, just be careful with that. Now, for my Cancers that are, like, let's say maybe you went through some type of a breakup, because this vibe here is also talking about needing to detach yourself from something that wasn't bringing you emotional happiness, because the Ten of Cups and the Lovers card is here, and the Three of Cups. Now, Cancers, heads up, you may actually find out the reason as to why this connection or relationship came to an end. A lot of you are going to be getting some tough ahas and realizations of why it came to be, because you were probably believing that your relationship ended because of one thing, when it actually kind of ended because of something entirely different. And whatever that you discover is actually going to make you feel that you made the right choice in moving forward, even though it was unfortunate that it had to happen. If you are going through some type of a breakup or a disconnect, this doesn't have to be romantic. This could also be a friend that you could be removing yourself from. It's for the best. Whatever you're going to find out, you're going to understand why it had to happen. The Ten of Cups talks about disconnection. It talks about relationships that are struggling to stay together. But then we have the Emperor, and then we have the Page of Pentacles, and then we have the Seven of Swords. Now, something else that's coming through in your reading, Cancer, I feel like you're being watched, some of you. And when I mean that, I mean like on your social media. I feel like someone is waiting to message you. Someone is waiting to reach out to you. Someone wants to say something to you because your birthday's coming up, Cancer. So it's like a lot of the things that you thought was over and done with, things are just going to be coming up the surface simply because someone is remembering that it's your birthday and they want to communicate with you. They want to talk to you. They want to see how you're doing. And I don't know, Cancer, let me know. I just feel like a lot of you have completely just fell off the grid. A lot of you kind of gave up living in a city, and you guys are just kind of out by the beach, or you're in the forest, or you're just off the grid, or you just have your phone on do not disturb. You only speak to a few people that you like. And I just feel like because your birthday is coming, everyone is going to be looking for you. Also, Cancer, this is a beautiful time for you to actually take a vacation and go somewhere on your birthday. I feel very positive about that as well. This would be very good for you. This would be a good move for you to make. And I don't see why not. I don't like that the Seven of Swords is here, though. I don't like that the Seven of Swords is here. Now, Cancer, I want to also say this. If I can recommend you guys to do anything, please get, if you guys are into working your own magic and setting your own intentions, the candles that I recommend from my shop is the protection candle. You guys need a protection candle. You guys need a reversal candle. And you guys also need like a healing candle, like happy healing candle. I have that on my shop if you're into lighting candles and setting intentions and working your own intention and magic, if you're into that. But let's say you don't really want to like light any candles, you're not really into all of that. What I'm going to say is please be very mindful of who is around you, what you're absorbing, what you're listening to, because that could be playing a role in why you are feeling the way that you're feeling. Because God forbid you're going through a breakup, you're going through something. If you're watching other people going through breakups and you're watching sad movies, you're listening to sad love songs, you're just going to feel rejected. You're going to feel like it's not good enough. You're just going to feel all of these things. Or if you're happy in your relationship, but you're kind of inviting all of this heavy energy, again, that can start spewing out in your connections because this is what you're absorbing. So remember, as much as you're absorbing, you have to practice releasing. You have to purge that out and you have to let that go. And creating a healthy routine of that is necessary, because just as much as you can manifest your best life, you're actually unintentionally creating and manifesting worst case scenario because you're in that state of mind, whether it be you're not believing in yourself or you're just being hard on you because of that feeling of rejection. I say this because the Magician card is here. The Magician is exactly what he is. He is the alchemist. He can turn anything into gold. And the divine is saying that you have that power as well. So just as much you can turn something into gold, you can also turn something into, you can turn something into the opposite of gold. And that's not what you want. Remember your power. Even if you're in this overwhelming place right now, remember that, okay, you know what, even though this is happening, it's not a forever thing. I can turn this around and move it in my favor. I don't know why, Cancer. A lot of you are going to be getting a message. A lot of you are going to be getting a DM. A lot of you are getting an email. For a lot of you, you've been waiting on this. This feels like an approval. This feels like a congratulations. This feels like a, even though it's been like this is what we're offering you. It feels really good. But then some of you could be getting a message about a family member. Some of you could be hearing about, hey, this is happening, so you need to fly over here and we need to talk about it. Health is going to be brought up surrounding some of your elders or a few of your elders in the family. You may have to visit. You may be like, oh, well, let me see what this is about. Some of you could even be traveling abroad to visit family that you haven't seen in a long time. The opportunity could present itself. If it's not happening in June, it's definitely going to be happening this year, okay? Downtime is going to be very important for Cancer. And just connecting with the people that matter and keeping the outside noise outside. That's the message. That noise that's ringing in your head is coming from out there. Once you step into your space and you're with your family, you shouldn't bring that in there. So I feel like you guys have to work on finding a way to de-stress. And a good way of doing that, if you're not into like taking like bubble baths and stuff, working out is a great way of relieving stress. It's a good thing. I feel like you guys are starting to absorb a little too much. So it's making you feel like everything isn't going to work out and move in your favor. It's making you feel like you're not enough, when in actuality, you're actually doing an amazing job. Oh, Cancer, somebody's coming back. Two of Swords reverse, and the Hangman reverse, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, so if you're a Cancer man, you're going to be hearing from a woman very, very soon. And I don't know how you're going to feel about this. Now, if you're a woman, you are showing up as the Queen of Swords, and whoever that's going to be reaching out to you, you may shut this down before it starts because you're probably still processing this or still healing from whatever betrayal or whatever that took place that's making you want to just kind of keep to yourself and isolate yourself. So there's definitely something going on with, as you're trying to pull away, people are trying to pull you in. And you're being pulled in because there's a responsibility that you have to honor. But remember, once you honor that responsibility, please take yourself out. And when I mean take yourself out of this. Like, once you have shown up and you did your part, it's giving very much so, I'm supposed to be here. I'm supposed to show up and show my face because I am related to this person. But once everything is done, I'm out. And that doesn't make you rude or disrespectful. It just means, if I stay long enough, something's about to pop off and I don't want to be the cause of anything, so I'm going to leave. It feels like that. It just kind of feels like, show up, do your part, and then go. Don't show up, do your part, and then try to make peace like you can. Or no. It's okay. Because you have to protect yourself. Some of you are even like pregnant, or you have a lot that you need to keep sacred right now. Like you could be... I don't know, I don't really like this because this should be a very quiet time for Cancer, but it feels like people are going to try to take you out of your environment for whatever reason. And it's because it's an obligation. But again, you have a right to say, I'm only going to be here for an hour or two, and then I'm going to go back to what I really want to do. I'm going to go back to what makes me happy. I'm going to go back to what helps me, what pleases me. Another reason I'm also feeling like you're being watched by this person on social media, Cancer, is because you did not react in the way that they thought you would. I really feel like they thought you would have called them by now, or you would have reached out, or you would have said something. If it's not romantic, it's definitely something to do with career, or this could, again, be some toxic family members. Like, they just thought that you would say something by now, or they thought you would have done something by now, but you haven't. Was shown just how much you're either done with a situation or you've grown from it, and you're not going to continue to keep making excuses. I don't know. There's a vibe here of, I'm shook that this person really cut me off. I'm shook that Cancer is treating me this way. I'm shook that this is happening. It's like, how are you shook that Cancer grew up? How are you shook that Cancer is doing what is best for them and doing what makes them happy? There's almost a vibe of Cancer. It's like you showed up for the funeral and they're thinking that you're going to make amends with everyone or whatever the case. But nope, you're only here for the funeral and then you're going back home. It's giving like, damn, she really doesn't care. And it's like, yeah, because Cancer is valuing their peace and they're only giving that to the people that matters. So let me see. I feel like, let's look into, is there anything good coming in towards Cancer? What does Cancer need to pay attention to? We have the Two of Pentacles. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. And then we have the Page of Swords. Cancer, pay attention to your emails. Pay attention to your text messages. I feel like you guys have been on Do Not Disturb so much that you're missing important deadlines, emails, text messages, people you've been kind of waiting on, people that you're kind of trying to avoid. Try to... I just feel like you guys have been on... it's kind of giving, you didn't block everyone, but you're muting everyone. Like, you don't know what's going on. You're not in the know. You're just focused on you. Please pay attention to your phone. Please pay attention to, please pay attention. There's something important coming your way, and I do not want you guys to miss your opportunity because you guys are on Do Not Disturb mode. Okay. Especially with the Eight of Pentacles reversed, it's like something is building up, coming towards you. But if you're not vigilant, you may have to start the process all over again. Eight of Pentacles is kind of like building towards something reversed. It's like you're restarting something that you were building on. Let's pull an oracle message for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Oh my God. I don't know why I'm picking up on so much family feuding for Cancer. What is that? And it's not even about you, Cancer. It's about drama that has nothing to do with you, but for whatever reason, you're either the peacemaker or you just know what's going on. So again, have a healthy dose of taking care of yourself. And for your birthday, I really feel like doing something that's going to restore you and pour into you is going to be so... It's what the doctor ordered. We have Fork in the Road, which is the first message that shows up for Cancer. And the next message we have is the Observer. So I'm going to just say this with the Observer card showing up. It's not about proving a point or speaking loudly. It's about paying attention, seeing things for what it is, and removing yourself entirely. You don't need to prove yourself. You don't need to repeat yourself. You don't need to say anything that you haven't already said. That's the vibe that I'm getting here. So no more over explaining. They know what they did. They know what's going on. You know how you feel. You know what it is. And that's it. I just feel like you guys are starting over. You guys are waiting for certain paperwork to come through. You're waiting on something. But again, just make sure your notifications and things are on so you don't miss it. Okay. Welcome to the new. This is literally the card that jumped out. Welcome to the new. Welcome to a new phase. Welcome to a new chapter. Welcome to a fresh start. Cancer, something that I also recommend, and this is just something that I like to do, but I want to share this with you guys. And what I would love for you guys to do is take yourself on a date. Don't go with anybody. Take yourself on a date. Plan a day where you make your hair really nice, you wear an outfit that you enjoy, and take yourself somewhere that you've always wanted to go to, and do this by yourself. That's one thing I would love for you guys to do. Please give romance and love to yourself. And even if you're in a happy relationship, please do this. It's just going to help you feel better, because the fact that you're giving this love to yourself, you're going to know what to expect from other people that want to be a part of your world. Like, if I can give this love to myself, I would love for you to give this love to me, so I can give this love to you, and there's just love all around me. I don't want to give this love to myself and then I'm surrounding myself with people that just want to make my life miserable. That's one thing to do. Another thing, Cancer, I'm just going to trust my intuition. There's a perfume or a cologne that you've been wearing. Some of you, not all of you, will resonate with this message, but some of you are like, there's like a perfume or a cologne that you've been wearing religiously. And I feel like you guys need a new perfume or cologne, because this perfume cologne scent is connected to so much. And it's almost like you're reliving that memory over and over and over. I would love for you guys to get like a new scent, to represent the new chapter that you're in, to represent a new era, to create new memories with a smell. Because if you want to go back in time, just listen to music or smell a certain perfume, and it will take you into that exact moment of a certain time in your life. That's the only way we can really go back in time. Or channeling, and all of that stuff. Music and perfume. Music and perfume. I feel like you guys need to change your perfume. Or if you want, change your look, change your wardrobe. Just bring in new energy, Cancer. It's been a little too stuffy. Open the windows, air it out, open the doors, clear out this energy. Sage, Palo Santo, mop your floors. Just grab a bucket, pour some Florida water in there, put some ice in there, mop your floors 3 times, and throw the mop water out into the earth in the front of your house. Because coldness, negative energy doesn't like cold stuff, and Florida water, or even making your own Florida water. There's so many things you can do. I was about to go into the magic rabbit hole that I like to go in, but clearing up your space. You guys have to make your home your sanctuary, because when I tell you that people are going to just be peopling around you guys this season, it's ridiculous. The good news is, I don't feel like it's all about you. I feel like it has a lot to do with, because Cancer is no longer doing this, they're not speaking to me, so I need their attention. I need to talk to them. I need to da da da. Or because this is happening in the family, you got to show up. That's the vibe that I'm getting for Cancers. Is this resonating? I hope it is. The fork in the road with this card here doesn't mean that it's forever. It's just you move past it, you get through it. Welcome to a new phase. Welcome to a new era. Okay? It says self-care. Take care of yourself. Give yourself a spa day, Cancer, please. And if you do give yourself a spa day, if you do buy yourself a new perfume or cologne, can you please tag me? Cancer, no, for real, please tag me if you take my advice by taking yourself on a date or buying yourself a new cologne or perfume. I hope that this resonates, and I hope that this spoke to your soul the way that it spoke to me. And I'm giving you guys a big virtual hug. I love you guys. If I don't get to tell you, happy birthday, happy solar return. I know we're in Gemini season, but Cancer season is coming. Let me know what you guys are doing on your birthday, and whatever that you have planned to do on your birthday, make sure that you do it. And thank you guys so much again. I love you guys. Mwah. Bye.